Peace. Welcome to Why Not Show Love, episode 17, Flaking Out. Alright, on the last episode we tapped on commitment, but also flaking out or stepping back, right? We've all had a moment where maybe we said, I'm gonna do X, Y, or Z, and then we don't end up doing it. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I remember my man, the late great Matthew Hall, he always used to quote that Big Daddy Kane line, ain't no half stepping. And what he did is, I remember once I was like, yeah man, I'm gonna go to the protest, I'm gonna show up. And I just said yeah, even though I kind of didn't want to go. So now I ask myself, what makes us say, yeah, I want to go, or yeah, I'll be there, and just break our word? You know, we've all heard the quote from Scarface, all you got is your word and your balls. When your word is not impeccable or not dependable, people are going to just assume you're going to be a flake. So I'm going to keep it real. When I told Matt that time I was going to show up to the protest in D.C., and I remember he hit me up like 2 days before, and he was like, yo, so you coming to DC, right? And I was like, I don't know, man. I still didn't even give him a hard no. I was just stalling. Now that I can look back at those moments, it comes from fear of the unknown. It comes from lacking confidence and wanting to be a people pleaser. So a reason we flake out, or I flaked out before, is because I was just like, let me say yes to get this person off my back, let them know what they want to hear, and then just kind of be a bullshitter. So I'm at a point now where I'd rather just say, nah, I'm not down, than become a flake. So flaking away from something has to do with energy. Maybe you said yes to something. So for example, maybe I said, yeah, I'm going to go to the movies with a friend or something. And when that day came, my energy didn't feel like going to the movies, or I was broke, or who knows what. Just commit to whatever you feel, and if you change your mind, pivot, change your mind, do what you need to do, and just don't be a flake. Some things that I used to flake out on is also feeling that I had to do something. I put a pressure on myself that was bullshit, saying, oh, I gotta go to this meeting, I gotta show up to this, I gotta write 5 songs a day, I gotta go to the studio. And that was me living up to a dream or an idea that was put into me. It wasn't the real deal. Not every day you're gonna bang out 10 beats or even 1 beat. Some days you just gotta do what you need to do. And accepting what your energy is, aligning that with your thoughts and ideas, is the best way to not flake out. When you have a commitment, make a commitment, but the second that commitment changes or you don't want to do that, be real. And if you don't want to commit to something, just have the strength and energy to say no. It might feel like, oh, I'm gonna just say yes and then say no, but the better thing is to say no and then pivot to a yes. Because if I say no to something, I'm not allocating myself to it. So what I want to ask you, hit me in the comments, let me know something. What is a time that you flaked out, and why did you flake out? And what, if you are addressing that, what can you do to be more committed to your word, or pivot out when you change your mind? This is a valuable time. Life is just not predictable, and it's always going to be what it is. So hold it down like gravity. Be yourself, be truthful, be honest. And if you flake out, own up to it. And if you know you don't want to do something, leave it on the table and just say no. No could be an acronym for new opportunity. Let's get it going. I'm out here. Shout out to the lovers, shout out to the people who commit, shout out to the fakes and the flakes. We love y'all too. But ask yourself, why you half-stepping? Don't half-step. Make a commitment, stick to it. Peace.